Kenya's health sector is reeling from a shocking scandal just months after President William Ruto's administration celebrated the launch of universal health coverage under SHA as the answer to all the woes that plagued NHIF.
We have taken on the responsibility of universal health coverage. I know 2 successive presidents have attempted and they didn't quite succeed. 2 successive governments have attempted, they didn't quite succeed. We have decided that we are taking on this challenge because there are too many Kenyans that die out of illnesses that we can treat. There are too many Kenyans who end up in squalor and poverty because of hospital bills.
But now, that promise is unraveling in the most embarrassing way possible. A ghost workers scandal is threatening to derail Kenya's flagship Universal Health Coverage Program, a program the government held as corruption-free after ditching NHIF. Documents obtained exclusively by Citizen TV reveal that millions of shillings intended for hard-working frontline health workers may have been siphoned off by ghost workers.
The government of Kenya is losing taxpayers' money by paying ghost UHC workers who cannot be accounted for. Kwa sababu ile list ikukula ile 8,700, tukiangalia rekodi zetu sisi kama county governments, we do not have 8,700 in the hospitals.
That means nearly 3,000 ghost workers, people who have left the profession, moved abroad, or even passed away, are still drawing government salaries.
Iko party yao karibu 3,000 which you cannot account for.
This shocking revelation lands just months after citizens celebrated the dismantling of NHIF, widely seen as a den of corruption. SHA was supposed to be the clean break, the fresh start, but the road, it seems, is deeper than we thought.
National government is working closely with our county governments to strengthen the delivery of community health services through the payment of stipends for the 100,000 community health promoters. This will be done on a margin basis, 50% contributed by the national government and 50% contributed by the county governments. The national government has already allocated Kenya shillings 3 billion annually. Access to healthcare from now henceforth will no longer be based on ability to pay. It will be based on the health needs of every Kenyan. We are implementing a per household payment system where a flat rate applies to everyone regardless of their income.
In some counties, up to 34 ghost workers are drawing salaries of 50,000 Kenya shillings per month. That is roughly 1.7 million per month in one county, or 20 millions lost each year in Kenya, money that could have bought medicine, paid nurses, and improved lives.
Not to have money. How can the government not have money for the last 5 years? They have the money to go. They have the money to go to Geneva. They have the money to do the shady projects. They have to do elephant projects, but they cannot provide a budget for PSC staff. 45 of our members have died so far.
It is a scandal that leaves Kenyans wondering, was scrapping SHA and creating SHA just a name change? Or did it truly root out corruption, with RUTO's government praising UHC as the savior of healthcare? The truth is now painfully clear.
We have taken on the responsibility of universal health coverage. I know 2 successive presidents have attempted and they didn't quite succeed. 2 successive governments have attempted, they didn't quite succeed. We have decided that we are taking on this challenge because there are too many Kenyans that die out of illnesses that we can treat.
A health cabinet secretary has promised a thorough audit next week.
Tujue kwanza tuko na wangapi.
Nilisikia union wataki utufanye, lazima tufanye. We cannot be paying people we don't know. And the only way to do head count for UHC staff ni tupewe payroll na Minister of Health ikuje county ndio tuangalie kama wale wanalipa huko kama ndio tuko nao hapa.
But will that be enough to restore the faith Kenyans placed in SHA and universal health coverage? Stay tuned as we follow this developing story, one that could redefine Kenyans' health future. This is Stephen, GC News.